Okay, today we're out in the Megalong Valley near the old Ford Reserve, and I'm looking for wombat prints to try and do a comparison with the cast that I made at Glenbrook. So it's a bit dry, but I know there's a few holes up here, and hoping to see if I get a print or two. It's just started to rain, but I know there's a big hole just up here, so we'll make our way up there. We've looked at a couple and a couple of wombat holes, but there's been nothing, no prints around. It's just where they've been digging. I was hoping one of them's dug like new fresh dirt out, and it's kind of still damp because it's been under the ground, and I can get a kind of a print. So there is a massive big wombat hole up here. This is where Roger and myself came to do a night investigation. We had a huge wood knock up here, and that was it. All the gum trees have been shedding their bark, and this wombat hole is pretty easy to find. It's just got to get up the top of this little ridge here, and then the hole's there. I was hoping they got a bit of rain up here last night, and it so there's been a bit of digging around here. There's no clear prints for me to cast. So the wombat's been out digging around, but nothing to see or print. Now it's up here. We've got wombat dropping, so we know they're around. Anyway. This would be a good place just up in here to camp, away from everyone up in here. Thought that hole would be easy to find. Break here. There's a few kangaroos in the area. Digging, no clear prints. The ground's just too hard. Yeah, we're up here, and got the big wood knock right up in there, and we were just around here, these trees here. So we came up here for a while, we've got nothing. This area right here, good to camp in here. Only a black cockatoo's flying over. I found a lot of old bottles last time we were down here. They were all around here. I took a couple home. And I left the rest of them. Someone might have come and collected them. They're not here no more. I just left them around this area. They're only old long neck bottles, they're not worth anything. trying to find that wombat hole. It's a real big one. It's down here. It must be down there a bit further to the left. Because me and Roger went past it a couple of times. You can see, look, that's pretty fresh. It's still fresh dung. There was kangaroos coming through. So that could be roo poo, because I think wombat's a bit bigger. There was a group of roos, so it comes through here. Different kind of poo. Looks like a human like this stuff. A hole. We'll go down this way a bit, bub. Oh, here's the bottles. And these are old bottles. That one just, but they're after 1920, because you can see that line that goes all the way up to the top, and that's after 1920. This one's a bit different. It says the property of Matthews, Thompson and Co, Sydney and Newcastle. Yeah, they got that line that goes all the way up top, so it's after 1920. A couple other, they're all like medicine bottles. This one here I didn't take out last time. There's a couple in the ground. I took a couple of interesting ones. Alright, we'll try and find that wombat hole. There is one here. It's really big. And there's a tree fallen over here. Got some soft ground around it where I get a print where a wombat's been digging around it. So we just haven't had the rain. The ground's rock hard to make it soft. Where I got my print before was right near the creek bed at Glenbrook. And I want to get one that's like 100% sure it's a wombat, because it's come out of its hole, to match up with what I got. Because what I got is just, could be anything really. Right, let's try and find this hole. I was talking about. There's nothing in here I could see that's footprint, but you know, I could crawl up that very easily. It's a pretty big hole. Taking a couple of photos and I'll let you see what it looks like in there. But all I could find around here was this here, and it's got wombat poo right next to it, so I might cast it and see what the cast shows me. And there's a bit of diggings here, but it's not really showing anything, so this is our kind of best one for the moment, but I'm not sure what it's going to pick up. We'll give it a go and see what happens. I've done 2 casts in this one here, and it's just a bit, it's just starting to go off, so it's not cold, it's like 10-11 degrees, but if it was really warm it would be set by now. It's probably been there 15 minutes. This one up here, which is near the big hole, it's like a big bomb crater, it's that big. There's a wombat poo around it, and it's here. There is some sort of finger-like parts to it, so I'm just going to see what the cast picks up. It does pick up more than what you can see of your eyes. And I just chucked a bit into this one, see what happens. Better than wasting it. I just want to get some sort of print that's from a wombat. You know, if there's a print right here with wombat poo around it, right near a wombat hole, I'm pretty sure it's a wombat. It's about the best that I could find, and there wasn't many features to the prints anyway. I'm probably going to have to come back here again after it's raining or while it's raining and walk around, and that's when I'll get better prints. This is like the best area that I know that's got wombats in it. There's a lot of wombats in the area, but there is a lot of diggings. So here's diggings here, but in the surrounding area the land's just the ground's too hard for any prints, and here it's just been dug up and hasn't left any prints. There's indentations but not any features of toes or the shape of its foot. And there's another digging over here. So I did check them all in the area, and the ones I did cast are about the best ones I could find. So there's little diggings in here. I've been digging around, but nothing. There's trails you can see where they go along, and where I got this one here is a trail. I'm just trying to see if there was any areas that were soft after the wombats are always digging and might be run through, and I got lucky, got a good print. So see, there's like 3 claw marks right there, but that's about all. It's starting to rain here now. So there's a lot of diggings around here, but there's no prints, unfortunately, or anything that's really distinct like what I got at Glenbrook. So we're just hanging around now till these ones dry out. Something's been gnawing at this. And if this bark is like it's pretty soft, look. I don't know if it's a wombat or if it's a bird. Not sure what will be pecking at that. There's a few roos bouncing along this area. Yeah. There we go. Wombat skull. There's his front teeth, so you don't want to get bitten by him. There was bones up here, so it must be wombat bones. So I don't know what killed it or how it died. Could have been roadkill and someone just come into the bush and chucked it in here, or but there was bones here. There we go. We can make ourselves a wombat. Got a cast here, which is a small one. And we've got a bigger one. And then there's this big one here. But we're just hoping that on this it picks up some sort of definition of fingers or something. So they should be dry by the time I get home, and I can give them a brush down, hose down, and see what we get. Or I might leave them till tomorrow, let them dry right out. That's what I might do. So I'll put them in the bag and hopefully they don't break on the way home. Fingers crossed it does pick up some sort of footprint definition. So I did make a big dig here, and it's right near the wombat poo, so I'm pretty sure it's a wombat, and near a hole. We've just come down to this little creek, and I'm pretty sure that that is a wombat print there, and one there. There's no way I can cast it, I haven't got any more material across. I'm going to just slide down. But the cast I got is a lot longer than that. This one here, you can even see the print of its feet, the little nodules in it. And it's only about, how big? You're probably looking at 2.5 to 3 inches long, this whole print, and it's only about 2 inches wide. It's about 3 inches long by 2 inches wide, and there's another one there. So that is a wombat print by what I've seen in the photo with the base of it, what it looks like, but it's nowhere near as big as the one I got.